everybody. So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the first practice problems related to efficiency, which are almost all about consumer and producer surplus. And in the last video, I forgot to show you this really awesome cross stitch. I've been trying to do cross stitch, but I am terrible at it. But this one is obviously pretty amazing because it's consumer and producer surplus. All right, let's get started. Determine the amount of consumer surplus generated in each of the following situations. Edward goes to the store to buy a shirt for which he is willing to pay up to $10. Good for Edward. He picks out one that is exactly 10, and when paying, he learns it's on sale 50% off. So now he learns it's on sale, and how much does he actually pay? Well, he pays 5. So his consumer surplus is the price that he was willing to pay, which was 10, right? And that's up to the 10, and minus the $5. I don't know, $5. There we go. All right. Jasper goes to the store hoping to find a used copy of Nirvana's Greatest Hits. What a guy. I like that. Great album. $10. The copy won $10, which he buys. So his consumer surplus is his willing to pay minus what he did pay. So therefore he gets 0 surplus. Now that doesn't mean that he's like, bummer, he gets a CD out of this, right? But at the same time, it's just he doesn't have any additional surplus. After soccer practice, Bella, I'm starting to notice a trend here, is willing to pay $2 for a bottle of mineral water. The 7-Eleven sells mineral water for $2.25, so she declines to purchase it. So is she going to get any surplus? No, there's none. It doesn't exist, right? It doesn't exist because she doesn't transact. Determine the amount of producer surplus. Jacob, oh, now I am noticing things. His old Lionel electric trains on eBay, sets minimum price 75, Heinel high bid, 75, he accepts the bid. So producer surplus is 75 minus 75, which is 0. Now, does that mean Jacob is like, economically losing? No, he got $75 and he gets rid of an old train set. So he's still fine. He just gets exactly his willingness to pay. Rosalie advertises her car online for $2,000. She's willing to sell it for anything higher than 15. Best offer, she gets 1,200. She declines, so not applicable. And then last, Emmett likes his job so much he'd be willing to do it for free. Good for you, Emmett. I am not willing to do my job for free, and I hope that most of you find things that you would be willing to do for free, that hopefully you get paid lots of money to do it. However, his annual salary is 80. Whoa, nice job. So producer surplus, 80 grand minus 0 is 80 grand. Calculate consumer surplus and calculate producer surplus. So this one is actually asking for the total in this one. So we have for consumer surplus, it's 80 to 40 to 200. So the height of the triangle is 40 times 200 times 1/2. So that should be 4,000, right? If I'm doing my math right, and it's in dollars. And then producer surplus is the height of this triangle is 40 to 10. Notice that this often happens where the triangles look like they're the same size, but they are not. So the height is 30 times 200 times 1/2, and so that is $3,000, right? Because that's producer surplus and that's consumer surplus. Last but not least, if supply increases, what happens to consumer surplus? Why? Well, supply increases, what happens to the price? It gets lower. So what would happen to the consumer surplus? Well, if the price is now lower, then all of this is consumer surplus. So we'd say consumer surplus increase because price decrease. Hopefully this helped you. See you next time. Bye now.